He leans out of the window, reaching out for me with one hand. Last chance to run, Kira, a voice in my head tells me, but I ignore it. I'm not going to run if this might be a chance to save my sister. I take his hand, expecting him to pull me up so I can walk through the door, but he has other ideas. 1 second I'm outside in the backyard, the next I'm flying through the window head first before landing against his chest. He's warm. I can feel his heat even through my clothes. His chest is hard with muscle, but not uncomfortable. What the fuck? Did he just pull me through a window with enough force to prevent me from crashing against the window frame? And why am I still in his arms? I hastily step back, ignoring how cold I suddenly feel, bereft of his warmth. Who are you? I ask hastily, both to break the silence and to feel a little less awkward. They call me Mero, he says, in a soft but deep voice. And what do you call yourself? Mero, he chuckles. Are you one of those people who take everything literally? I shrug. Occasionally. What are you doing here? His grin grows wider. You sneak around my house and then ask me what I'm doing here. I'm grasping for a snarky answer, but my mind is going blank. His glow is too much. I can't focus. How can I think when I'm looking at the most gorgeous and unusual man I've ever seen? I decide not to look at him again. Instead, I inspect the rough wooden floor. I'm looking for someone, I say, determinedly not lifting my gaze. Or something, maybe. I take a deep breath. Do you know someone called Luke? Suddenly, I'm slammed against the wall behind me, something sharp pressing against my throat. Mero's face is inches away from my own, his eyes suddenly burning with molten gold. He's no longer smiling at me. Do you work for him? He growls, the softness in his voice gone. I try to look down to see what he's holding against my throat, but I'm scared he might cut me if I move too much. No, I reply steadily, hoping he won't spot the lie. It's not like I'm working for Luke voluntarily. Signing the contract with him was the only way for me and my sister to survive. It got us a permanent place in the shelter, food, and enough money to occasionally buy some clothes or other necessary things for Triss. He even threw in a bus pass so I could get to my assignments without having to walk through the entire city. Interesting, he mutters, still not letting me go. You're lying, but you're not. Explain. To emphasize his command, the pain on my throat increases. I'm breathing shallowly now, trying not to move my neck. It's not by choice, I reply through clenched teeth. Let me go, and I'll tell you. His eyes stay fixed on mine, burning into my mind. The intensity of his gaze is making me dizzy, but I can't even seem to blink, let alone close my eyes. Finally, he seems satisfied and steps back, releasing me, and I get to see what was pressed against my throat. Fuck! He's got bloody wings!